Hey there, welcome or welcome back to Beauty Bees, where we haven't been in here for a long time. It actually hasn't been super long since I filmed a Get Ready With Me in here, but it's been a really long time, like months I think, since one of those videos has actually made it to getting edited and posted. Because I just get awkward when I'm filming these, and then I don't even want to look at the footage afterwards. So of course it never makes it to YouTube. But today we are going to change that. And I have an inspiration pick today. This is from, I believe it's Rocky's Makeup. I will put up her picture, and her Instagram will be linked down in the bio or in the description box. Sorry. And I found this on the Copacetic Cosmetics Instagram page, and I just love the look. It's so bright and springy and pretty, and I haven't done any really fun makeup in a hot minute, it feels like. So I wanted to do something along those lines today. And I don't have the exact palette that she was using. I think she was using one of the like convert quads, I think is what they call them, from Copacetic. But I grabbed some pinks and some purples and some greens from my singles stash. Most of these are from Luxie Beauty. I see a couple of ColourPop in here. I think there's a Sydney Grace shade, and this actually might be from Copacetic Cosmetics. Anyway, I mean, clearly I'll get a look. You won't need to use the exact same shadows as me if you wanted to get a similar look, but I don't know, it doesn't even seem worth it to really like list things out or link them, because I don't care if I have the same things as a look that I'm recreating, and you know, she actually did list out what she used. So I'm starting with the NYX glitter glue. I had previously put on just the moisturizer. This is the Glow Recipe one, the Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer, which I'm actually getting pretty far along in. I really like it. It's quite light and sinks in really fast, but it does give a pretty reasonable amount of moisture to my skin. I have pretty normal skin, so I don't need a whole lot. And I'm not going outside at all today, so I'm not going to put on any sunscreen. But yeah. So all that to say, I didn't really need a whole lot of skin prep. I feel like I'm throwing off my white balance somehow. I'm gonna try to fix that by repositioning my mirror. Okay, so that is feeling very tacky on my eyes, which is what I want. And now I'm going to go into, I think I'm gonna start with the pink. Now I pulled out this really corally pink that I think would be really fun. But yeah, let's go with that one, and then I can always layer and it's makeup. If I really hate something, I can take it off. It's not the end of the world. Now, I haven't cleaned my brushes in way too long, so I'm just starting by using my color switch to clean off my brushes a little bit. Maybe that should be one of my jobs for tomorrow. I'm going into this coral shade. I always hate how this one applies with the brush. Why do I even try? I'm just going in with my finger now. That'll be better. Putting the pink in the center of my lid. I really like how shifty this is. I'm guessing that this is coming across as pink on camera, but in person it has a lot of pink and a lot of orange, but there's also this almost purple, like a very blue toned pink leaning into purple flash to it. It's really interesting, very pretty. I really do love these shifty shades. Even if you just use this on your lid and then you put like a neutral light brown or something in your crease, it just looks like you have so much color on your lid. It looks like you have 4 or 5 eyeshadows when you move your head. It's really, really pretty. I quite like it. Okay, so next up, I think we're going to go for the purple. And I feel like I'm just going for the color today. So let's just go with like the brightest options I pulled. This is another Luxie shade. I didn't name out the last one, but I'm pretty sure it's called Bahama Mama. This one's called Stormy Morning, and it is purple. And that's really pretty. I like that a lot. I am going to need to go in with this color or another purple on a brush to get that like wing effect, because I loved that piece of the look. I'm not like a slave to the look. I'm not going to recreate exactly, I don't think, but I want to end up with something in a similar vein. Okay, that's really pretty. This is a lot. I'm going to a family birthday party tonight. My little brother, my baby brother, is turning 21 today, and it's gonna be fun. I mean, it's not gonna be wild the way some of you might be envisioning a 21st birthday party, but it's gonna be a good time, and I'm excited to celebrate him. So I'm going into this bright green, which I think is called Apollo. I was going to be wrong when I guessed what that was called. This is again from Luxie. I guess we're just going with the full Luxie look today. And I don't think the pink and the green are going to blend, so I'm just going to place the green. And there's going to be no blending involved. It's going to be fine. Sometimes when I put 2 colors next to each other that aren't going to blend very well, what I like to do is sort of put one shade over the other one on my lid. So I have the pink and it's more or less ending right at my crease. So I'll put the green a little bit up into my crease, and I feel like that makes it, the transition, look a little bit more refined and less stark between the two, even though they won't actually blend. I mean, pink and green are just going to muddy up into brown, and I don't really want that today. So we're going to keep with this. And then I'm going to keep with that same little, what is this? Eye smudger brush. I'm going to bring that along my lower lash line a little bit. I really like how this brush has been applying things, so I'm going to just clean it off and move to the purple. And I think to get that wing, I'm going to have a hard time with this light of a purple. So I'm going to try moving to the deeper one. And just go for it. I can always do some cleanup work later, but for the moment, I just want to see where this takes me. And that worked out pretty well, actually. Yeah, we're just going to do the cleanup with the finger, because why not? Now, can I get these even? They're close. Probably not as close as they should be. And I'm going to deepen them up a little bit more. I like it. I think these look really good. Okay, so I'm going to go into a mixture of the 2 purple shades I've used. This matte from ColourPop, which is Try Me, and the Stormy Morning shade. And I'm going to run that along the outer half of my lower lash line. and see if I can't sort of marry that into the wing. Cool. I like that a lot. I think that's really pretty. I do have some random purple shadow just hanging out here, but I'll take care of that later. It's fine. Okay, so I was kind of intending to put a crease shade on, but I kind of like where everything's at, and I'm worried that I'm going to mess things up if I screw around with a good thing too much. So let's move to some eyeliner. I'm just going to be using this black. It's from Persona, and I'm putting just a little bit. Wow, I should really sharpen that. I'm not going to, but I really should. Just a little bit of that along my upper lash line. Really focusing it in the outer half of my upper lash line. Just to give a little bit of depth, ground that look a little bit. And I'm going to add some mascara. I think that'll be good for the eyes. So the mascara I'm using is from Essence. This is the Lash Like a Boss. So far, this is the best beeswax or synthetic beeswax free mascara that I've found, and I like the price point. Like, I don't care if a $40 mascara is the best mascara ever. I'm not gonna pay for it. Like, I'm not going to pay $30 plus for something that I'm going to throw away in 3 months. So I'm really interested in finding like the best beeswax free, synthetic beeswax free mascara that is under like the $15 price point. And so far, this is the one that's been working out best for me. I've tried 2 of the Essence Lash Princess mascaras. I had the Princess Lash Princess False Lash Effect years ago, and it smudged terribly on me. And I had another one from the same line, and I had the exact same problem. I just opened that probably a month and a half ago, and I tried it. I gave it a really good try, and every day I would just end up with smudges everywhere. So I am going to be decluttering that one. But so far, and I've had this one open for about 2 weeks, it's been okay. I do notice a little bit of smudging if I like take a nap, which that's fair. I mean, this isn't supposed to be sleep proof. You shouldn't sleep with makeup on regularly, but yeah, so far it's been working out pretty well for me. I think that is it for the eyes. Let me add a little bit of brow pencil. Goodness, I'm really out of practice with this. Just adding a little bit of the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in Blonde, because I have really light eyebrows. And I like looking like I have more eyebrows. Also, I really like how easy this is to smudge out with my finger when I mess up like I just did. Like, it works pretty well through the day, but I can also smudge it with my finger when I want to. Really good balance for me. Okay, I think I want to keep the rest of the face pretty neutral because, I mean, there's a lot going on the eyes, and I had a lipstick that I had pulled out, I thought. Oh. Here it is. This is from Trustique. It is the Shell Beach Sheer Mini Lip Glaze. And this looks awful when I first put it on, but it wears down to the prettiest, like my lips, but slightly lighter and slightly more pink. It looks really natural and really healthy, but yeah, that's what it looks like when I first apply it. Yeah, beautiful. Love that. It does look really nice with a little bit of time though, and maybe I should have applied this earlier on in my routine so it could look nice by the end of this video, but I'll make sure to check back or something a little later. Actually, I have my soda here actually. Let's see if that can't help the process along a little bit. Whatever. By the way, Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream, zero sugar, delicious. It's so sweet. If you are not like the sickeningly sweet type, probably not gonna like this. Also, I don't think it's the kind of thing you would want to get the full sugar version in because this is so sweet and it would, I feel like it would just sit on your teeth in a weird way. The way that, at least for me, full sugar soda already sits on my teeth in a weird way and I can like feel it afterwards. I think that would be a nightmare, but in the diet version, totally delicious. Highly recommend. Okay, actually, you know what? My lips are starting to look okay-ish. Let's add a little bit more color because I did go so corally with the pink. More coral than I intended to. I'm gonna mix in some of this e.l.f. Wild Peach. I think the old lip color went better with my top, but I think this goes better with my eyes, so whatever. It's fine. I like it. And for my cheeks, what I've been trying recently is not wearing a whole lot of blush, but just wearing this. This is my ColourPop Jubilant Chorus Super Shock Highlighter. I mainly bought this, I'll admit, because it's from the Small World collection. It has a little clock face on it, and I think it's adorable. But this is so good. This really has no right to be as pretty as it is. So I go in with this Luxie brush and I like load it up. And I just put it all over anywhere I want a little bit of glow. And yeah, that worked well enough to get the purple off. Fine. And it makes me look so glowy. I really, really like it. I mean, this is a highlighter, and I have a major dip in it. Not a major dip. I have a very visible dip in it. And it's just so glowy, and I use it all the time. It is such an easy product to use. I think I am actually going to add some blush today just because, I mean, we're here. Let's go for it. But I don't think I really need to. I feel like this does a really nice job of just lighting up my face. I really like it. I know you can tell that, but I feel the need to say it again and again, just so we all get the point. So let's use this Gen Nude blush from Bare Minerals. It does not look like this normally. I repressed it, and I make murder scenes when I'm repressing things. I don't even know how I manage it, because I always try to do a good job, but it always looks like makeup death. So, I think that looks really nice. I love this look. It's so fun, it's so bright, it's so cheery. The day outside is very gray and very cold and very nasty, but this is like the spring we should be having, and I love that. So I'm going to spritz some of this on. It's not violent. I just feel the need to brace myself whenever I spray something on my face, and I'm not sure why. This is the Hydrating Coconut Mist from e.l.f. that I'm almost done with. I think it should be empty for my Project Pan update on the 1st-ish. Lately, I've been filming those on like the 9th because I'm so far behind in everything, but I think that's going to be done. And I think that is the look. Ooh, that's a little extra highlighted, but I don't hate it. Yeah, I think that is the look. The coconut mist, I think, does a really good job of lessening the powdery look that I get from, you know, putting powder highlighter all over my face. And it also smells like coconut, which is not a negative for me. Okay, let's just reassess very quickly. I think I could probably use a crease shade, but I'm a little bit worried to mess up a good thing, and I really like this look. I I love it. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider liking and subscribing. Definitely check out Rocky's Makeup Instagram account because she had quite a few really lovely looks on there, and I was definitely getting inspired scrolling through her page earlier. And I think that's it. See you guys. Have a nice day.